Aloha Committee Chair U'uhajan and Honorable Committee members. My name is Jen Mather, and I'm here to submit comments on Resolution 23-194 regarding the Recovery and Resiliency Plan for Maui Komohana. I no longer live there, so my voice isn't as important as those that still do. However, many of our Lahaina people are still in survival mode, and they can't make it to meetings like these. And the most important and terrifying thing for them right now is that their Red Cross housing is like up in the air, right? They're waiting for whether or not they're going to get their extension past September 30th. So I want to thank you, the committee, for scheduling the next great meeting in the Kaanapali area where more people will hopefully be able to engage, but also be aware that unless the Red Cross does announce an extension, a lot of those people are going to be scrambling and worried about where they want to be or where they're going to be living rather than, looking super far in the future. So everything is still very survival mode at the moment. But as for this resolution, my recommendation is to refer to our West Maui Community Plan. The plan that was first envisioned by this smaller group of us working with long-range planning, and then it was introduced through community workshops, and then it was thoroughly discussed by CPAC through community meetings where we were able to testify, add comment, get more information. Then it went through the Planning Commission, and then it went through Maui County Council. So there's the framework and the policies, and there's actually implementable actions there that are available to help begin the conversation that already have the voices of Maui Komohana already woven into it, right? So it's a great starting point. A lot of us spent much of 3 to 4 years of our lives working on it, and we should just start to use that as your framework. Section 4 includes everything you need to do to make a ready and resilient community. I know a lot of that has changed since its adoption in 2022, but much of it remains extremely relevant at this time, especially the goals, which are under 2.1, ready and resilient communities, and then there's goals for 2.4, which is a safe, healthy, livable community as well. And I know you're all aware of this, and I just want to recommend it as your starting point to, begin meeting about the scope of work that you have that needs to be done in your committees. And then I also want to recommend that when things get directly referred to committees, that special committees are created so that it's not just council members talking among yourselves, or I guess responsible for all the information gathering, right? Because there's only so many of you, but there's this whole community that wants to help behind you. And it will also allow those special committees. Did I say special committees? I'm so lost. It's so early. I'm so sorry. Anyways, if you do special committees, then you'll be able to include community members like the previous testifier, Julie Brown, right? She would be able to be a resource for that committee. So it would be like a task force that she was asking for, but it would be more specific. Sorry, I will finish up to the whatever resources or whatever council committee is speaking about the specific things that they are speaking about in their committees. So rather than this huge overarching task force, you just have little specialized ones. But that's it for now. Mahalo for continuing the conversation and all you do for Maui. Mahalo.
Very much, Ms. Mather. As always, I appreciate your involvement and your testimony. Members, do we have any clarifying questions? No, seeing none. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.